set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards that time. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Now a dump off here complete, and they're going to get this up to midfield.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
To throw on second down, Barber, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Barber. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Barber. Under pressure, they got him again. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl, and came really within 1 quarter of winning it. But since that time, He's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Bengals.
Goff now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here's second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Goff throwing again.
35-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. That's Clark. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Goff. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Back to throw. Goff. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Shifts by him. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
On second down, here's Pierce.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
the tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of
On 3rd and 2, Barber, he finds his man, complete. It's Barton. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
He's brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Handoff right side to Pierce.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and
Off the play fake. Barber. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Complete to number 13.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a give right side. Clark, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Goff now looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw is Goff. He finds his man complete. That's Rowe.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He'll buy some time right. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, Middleton. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And his kick here is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Back to throw. Jenkins. Going to throw right side here. Complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jenkins.
That's caught left side. Ruckert with it.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jenkins.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Jenkins. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bengals.
To throw on 2nd down. Jenkins. And this will be caught by Brown.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jenkins. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Operating from the gun. Jenkins. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Off play action. Jenkins. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints have moved out in front.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
About to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
First down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stanton. He finds his man, complete. It's long. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On the ground, it's Ford, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Again, they turn to Ford, and again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now Stanton. He's got long over the middle, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Back to throw. Stanton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals triumph.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Throwing to start the drive. Jenkins. This complete to David Bell. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 16.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring it.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Eckler trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
Short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
incomplete in the end zone. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Jenkins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. They kept it in the air on 4th, Charles. They ran on 1st and 2nd down, tried it through the air on 3rd and 4th. Couldn't come away with anything on 4th and goal.
And remember, in these situations, the field is... everything is squeezed.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. Everyone's got four. Four down.
Okay, break. Check Mike 39.
Here we go.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And this one complete to Reed. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
At the 26-yard line.
Three yards remain for second down. Looking to throw. Stanton buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Stanton. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. First week of the preseason, probably not to pass the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it because want to do to try and play.
Here we go. 70 Lions. So don't say nothing. Go, Mike 51.
On first down, Jenkins. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Looking to throw. Jenkins firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Watch the slant. Mike 56. Mike 56.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Patterson's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
The Bengals going to take over late in this first half with this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half. We'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get
now on 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end right. Tight end right.
Hey, Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
58 for Mike. 58. 58 for Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stanton over the middle, complete. That's long. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 1st and 10, Stanton. Caught on the right side, Reed. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stanton. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Saints set to go here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
To throw on 2nd down, Jenkins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Throwing on 1st down, Jenkins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Jenkins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. This drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, what a catch by Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From just shy of midfield, Stanton. This is Smith with a grab. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. 31 yards.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. Give a throw right there.
The try here for the extra point. And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
On first down, Jenkins.
That's complete to Bell over the middle.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
To throw on 2nd down, Jenkins.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Jenkins.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He's played well. Good first half.
Watch time, watch time. Tight end right. Hey, 4 down. Ready, Rocco 80. Street.
They will start this drive with Ford. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hey, check Mike 39. Hurt. You ain't going nowhere. Check 24.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Stanton's pass
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stanton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Stanton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 60 Eagle.
Now a play fake here on first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Hey, check that street.
Now Pirine. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
Check. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 18. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Stanton. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From 4 yards out, as his guys are able to extend their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the dime.
Point after here coming up. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Jenkins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On 1st and 10, Jenkins. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
56, Mike.
Looking to throw. Jenkins. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
Able to slither by.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing on 1st down, Jenkins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
This is a counter play. Eckler. He juked him. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Here we go. Kill.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Up the middle with Eckler. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Austin Eckler punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
44,
They go play action here on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Back to throw. Boston, he finds his man, complete. It's Ford. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
From the gun on third down. Boston, and this one complete to Smith. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's long. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
No! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger! Let's stop here, D. Hey, check Mike 39. Go!
On second down now, it's Brooks. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Boston. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake. Boston. It's caught. Smith. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
On first down, Boston looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
58, boys. 58. 58. Come on. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brooks. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Saints 7-yard line.
Pick your game up.
Back to throw again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Saints are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. Looking to throw on second down. Jenkins. Once again, Ruckert. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
3 down. 3 down.
Undercrunch.
Operating from the gun. Jenkins. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Hey, check Mike. Go.
Now a give right side. Brooks. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Saints are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. What's the curl? What's the curl? What's the curl?
On 1st and 10, Jenkins. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
I don't think you got it, son. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Running on first down, Eckler. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Jenkins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 3. Brings up
Looking to throw. Jenkins. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jenkins. Escaping. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick. He connected on his first, this from 41. Patterson's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
That ties the game at 12.
Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th.
Check Mike 39.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around with the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Throwing on first down. Randolph. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down. This is Ford. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. Now they go screen. It's complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Now remember now, no overtime here in the preseason, so in a tie game, this ought to be a fight to the finish.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's caught by Ruckert.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Looking to throw. Jenkins.
Pass complete to Bell.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. 8 yards.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On first down, Jenkins escapes the sack, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and just call it a draw.
Partner, I want to meet the person who disagrees with this decision, and I just wonder what took so long for the league to arrive at this conclusion. They put the rule in for the 2021 season, and it should have been in a long time ago. Yeah, some rookies might miss some plays, but all in all, no one's paying attention when we get to the end of a preseason game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From New Orleans, good night, everybody.